Hey, girl. So listen, hold on, let me put my lip gloss on because I am excited. Like, I am creating this video right here for the soft life girlies. Okay. This this video right here, if you ever wanted a soft life business, you thought about, you've seen soft life, and you're like, okay, I want to be in my soft life. Like, how do I be in my soft life? Now, on this channel, period, I'm gonna talk about um business mainly about having a soft life business. So I'm not gonna talk like aesthetics and what lotions you should wear, how to feel soft and all those great things. I might talk about how to feel soft a little bit because how you do business, how you do life, it will always trickle into how you do business. So I do believe in that saying, like how you do one thing is how you do all things. So I'll dabble a little bit about, how to be, because that is a great part. So yes, I'm going to have to talk about those things. I'm going to talk about the mindset shift things. But this video right here, I want to let you know that soft life, having a soft business, life period looks different for all of us. Okay, let's get into it. So when I'm talking about soft life and it's not the same for every woman, please know that that's the beauty in it. Like that's the best thing in it. Now for me personally, like soft life for me is no alarm clocks. I love having slow mornings. I love having time with my kids. I love having time with God. I love putting him first. I love having control over my time. So I don't, having a boss, like God is the boss, okay? My husband is the head of the house, but having somebody tell me what to do, when to go to the bathroom, I am unemployable. Well, I saw that on one of my husband's hats. I am unemployable. Like I am not in the position, nor is my lifestyle set up to work for somebody else. So I have to work for myself. Okay. I mean, I gotta bring the money young. Like my girl said, if you got teenage girls, they be teaching me some stuff. Like they be teaching me some stuff, girl. Like they put their mama on. I'm not too old. I'm 43, so I'm not old. I'm what we classify as a millennial. But honey, we got to bring the money on, okay? We got to bring the money in the house because we like to do things, right? We like to look cute, go get our hair done. We like to buy fancy glasses. we like self-care things. Like we like looking good. We like smelling good. We love to use our money to buy groceries, and I'm talking about like going all out. You want to see somebody go out and spend their money, is me when it comes to groceries and cleaning products and making my house a home. That's one of the things I take pride in, regardless of where we live. Okay, I love making a house a home. Okay, so that's what I like. But the soft life girl is we gotta have money. Okay, we need money to do things. And if you have a generous husband, that's great. But even if you don't have a partner, this is still for you because there is a way. There's tools and strategy I want to share with you on this channel. That honey, we get to do business a softer way. Okay, I don't like hustling. That's no for me. I've done that. I'm gonna tell you about that. But I've done that. That's a no-go for me. I like to come to my computer that's right here in my bedroom. Even right now, I don't have a fancy office. This is my office, right? This little soft area right over here in the corner. This is my office. This is where the magic happens, right? So this is what I spend my money on. Making things better, upgrading my equipment. I'm getting ready to get me a new computer, upgrading those things to things that I love. Okay. So you might be like, girl, I feel you. That's me. That's me too. So go ahead and like this video now. Okay. Go ahead and do that and leave me a comment below and say, girl, I'm a soft life girly. I'm here. Let me know you're here. You in the building. You feel for me. Soft life means homeschooling my kids at the kitchen table without being stressed about work. We actually just finished. I do that in the morning, and then I run my soft life business in the afternoons. And it's also being able to order groceries from Amazon and have them delivered instead of running around the store. Like that's what I'm talking soft. Okay. We have things delivered. It's also on Fridays for homeschool. Me and my kids love getting in the Uber and we go and explore the city. We live here in Raleigh, North Carolina. That's what we do on Fridays. Like having that luxury to be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to do that if I was working somebody's job. I wouldn't be able to set aside time to do that and money if I didn't have this business. So I'm going to be talking money over here, girl, because we need to make money and we need to make a lot of it. Okay, we need to make a lot of money. Say that in the comments with me. I need to make a lot of money. Mm-hmm. We need to make a lot of money, and we're gonna do that. I got you. Okay, I tell you, I got your back, girl. I got you. So let me tell you this: my first $599 sale in this business came while I was asleep. The woman that invested found me right here on YouTube. Yep, she watched my videos and connected and bought. I woke up to $599 in my Stripe account. That moment right there, although I'm used to making money online, it gave me the confidence. This is why I want to share this with more women. I want you to imagine, okay, you sleep, you wake up, you get a text message from Stripe and an email, because they'll send your email too, that says such and such paid you $599. I'm talking about gone sleep. Like, how would you feel? And here's the best part. I've been online for a long time, since 2014. So I know a thing or two about hustling online, DMing people, launching. Let's not talk about launching. I'm talking about sending multiple emails to get people to buy. I'm talking cold email. I'm talking cold calling. I ran a profitable publishing business. I had publishing services, so I published books for other people. So I know what it's like to make a lot of money. And I believe that you can make a lot of money in a short period of time, because your girl even got some big goals for these next 90 days. But here's the thing, that $599 signified to me that this business, this turnkey digital business, it works. It's what people are looking for, what they're searching for, which is business one-on-one. We don't build businesses just to build them, especially here online or online business. There's a business to doing business online. Let me say that again. There's a business to doing business online. You don't just post and think people are going to buy. There's a methodology around that. And this business helped me to learn these skills. This business helped me to make money. And I did not have to start from scratch. It takes a lot of thinking, like your mind, to do things from scratch. Like, it takes a lot of work to do that. I know it's very knowable because I've created a few things myself and still do. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. But here's where I wave my, I don't want to say white flag, but this is where I put my toe in the ground. Okay. This is where I put my stance. You do not, okay, if you want to make money online, you do not have to create from scratch. There is power in leveraging what's already working. There is power in leveraging what people are searching for. There is power in leveraging what somebody else already done. They already done the hard part. Okay. What we are doing, what I'm teaching other women around this soft business, is that we are here to get paid to post. That's what we're here to do. We're here to share our stories. We're here to share our findings. We're here to share value. We're here to share with our people. Okay? Because God put us here for such a time as this. For you too. For you. Yes, that's why you're watching this video. For you. You are here for such a time as this. Now let's talk about this. And I talked about this earlier about every woman's soft life is different, right? This is different for everyone. My soft life might not look like yours. Yours definitely not going to look like mine. So maybe yours is like traveling the world. You know, maybe it's just being able to walk into the grocery store and not check your bank account. Okay. Maybe your soft life is building a beautiful, functional space at home where you feel grounded and so grown. Okay. Whatever it is, your version is valid. Okay. Because soft life is not a one set or one thing that fits all. What's the word? One size fits all. Okay. It's not that. Okay. My goal for women in my space is to define what that looks like for you. My goal as your mentor and coach, however you look at me, is for me to give you the vehicle so you can get there. Because what did I say earlier? We need money. I don't care what you want to do. Okay. I don't care what type of soft life you want. Okay. Whatever that defines for you. You need to define that for you. I got what it looks like for me, but you need to define that for you. I don't care what that looks like, girl. You got to have some money. Okay. And my goal here on this channel is to help you to define that. And you're going to see me showing up here every day. All right. Right here on this video. Every day. So make sure you hit the subscribe. Did I tell you that? Hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. So when I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Okay. But that's my goal as your coach, as your mentor, to give you that vehicle. And it's your job to, first of all, lock in on your vision on what soft life is to you. Lock in on that. Pray over it. Connect with God about it and say, God, this is what I want. This is what I need. But God is going to require you. Okay. And I'm going to talk about the steps in a minute, but God is going to require some things from you. First of all, he's going to require your faith. Oh yeah, we talk faith over here. Yeah, we do. He requires your faith. Faith without works is dead. So you're going to have to take action. Your action in this season may look different, okay, depending on where you are. Your action right now could be you watching to the end of this video, okay? Your action could be going to mysoftlibebiz.com, that's in the description, so you can get the vehicle, invest in the vehicle that's going to help you to get to your soft life. So define what that looks like for you first. Okay. Once you define what soft life looks for you, then what's your next step? You got to believe and take action. I believe that when you show God your belief, when you take an action, it's not just sitting there, you're saying, oh God, I believe. But God is like, how are you going to show me that you believe? Okay. So you figure, what's your next step? I'm giving you the vehicle to get that done. Go to mysoftlibebiz.com. And I'll talk more about that in a moment, but I wanted to let you know that that's available to you. But we need some money because we got big visions. I don't know about you. We got big visions, girl. And we need some money. Here's what I learned, okay, when it came to me creating my soft life. I needed this vehicle. I needed a business that actually supported it. Okay. I didn't want to be this boss babe hustler glued to her phone all the time. Mm-mm. I didn't want 10 different offers that wore me out. That's a lot. Too much for you, girl. I wanted one aligned system. I wanted one product to be something I can be proud of. You know, it's something I can say, oh, you know what? That's dope. Something that I can stand behind. Something that I can, with all confidence, say, oh yeah, my girl, she needs this right here. I wanted something that was already done for me with automation. Yes, we talk automation. So when I'm building that business, as I have my systems, I want to focus on living my life. That's what this business gave me, freedom. And it's not just about money, right? I talk about money, but it's about presence. I told you earlier that I homeschool my kids. That's not something that I um, just woke up one day. Well, it kind of is. It kind of is. It was in 2020. We're in 2025. So it was in 2023. Yes, 2023. My kids were in school. They were already in school. They were gearing up. We was getting ready to go into the summer of 2023. And it was like, clearly I heard God say, homeschool your kids, right? I love God because he has this distinct way of doing things that we don't understand it at the moment. You ever had those God moments? You're like, I don't understand why you telling me to do this, but let me go ahead and be obedient to do it, right? And I remember just clearly he said a homeschool. I took it to my husband as I should as a wife. And I said, I feel like God is calling me to homeschool our kids. And he said, are you sure? The kids going to school. We had all day together. My husband's an entrepreneur too. He's in the real estate cryptocurrency market. So he was like, he's at his time that he do business, and he was like, wait a minute, you sure? Because we knew it was going to be a shift. And he asked me, he was like, is that something that you want to take responsibility for? He said, now I'm going to be there to help, but that's not something that I feel like I need to take responsibility for. And I said, yeah, that's something I feel. I'm at home anyway. Back then I was running my publishing company. So there was a lot, going on. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do that. Right. Let me go ahead and just do that. So when the kids got out the summer, I went on ahead during the summertime and withdrew them. And I just did what God said. And we was gearing up for 2020. You know what? This might be 2024. Get my years mixed up, but it was 2024. So summertime in 2024, I withdrew them out. And then in August of 2024, when they were supposed to go back to school, they was already enrolled in homeschooling. So because they was already enrolled in homeschooling, we had some things personally to happen that let me know I made the right decision to make sure that my kids are homeschooled. And we still are. We're on our second year of homeschooling, and diving into this business in April of 2025 really, really, truly gave me that relief to be able to do this, right? To have my mornings with my kids so I can be present, and to have afternoons where I can run, build my soft life business, create my content like this on my phone, right here at my desk, and, do those things that I need to do, working 2 to 3 hours a day, not being on my phone, having to create content all day and having to be on my phone all the time, So I wanted to share that with you to let you know that, again, soft life could be different from you versus from me. However you define that, there is a vehicle, there is a business that will allow you to make money while you do those things, while you live life, okay? While you live your life. So I have a question that I want to ask you. What would your soft life look like? And I know I've asked that throughout the video, but really think about that. Okay. Would it be slow mornings? Would it be traveling all the time? Would it be saying yes to your kids without stressing out? And then, Christmas is coming up too. What would that look like for you? Whatever it looks like for you, please know that it's possible. With God, all things are possible. And I believe that me personally, I have been equipped for such a time as this for women like you who want ease and flow. You may have dabbed in some things, created some things, watching tons of videos, trying to figure out, how to create digital products and, how to do those things. You might have that. But even if you are stumbling upon me, you're like, I have no idea. This is for you too. soft life girlies, we deserve, not just want, we deserve ease, especially for women that look like me. You deserve ease. You don't have to keep struggling for everything. You don't have to keep toiling for everything. I believe that when it comes to money, because the Bible does say money answereth all things, right? It does. It says that money answereth all things. And I believe that whatever you desire, I know it's tied to money. You need money to do it. That's why I'm going to emphasis on this channel and talk about the money, because you need money to live. You need money to be able to do things, right? But money also not only answers all things, but money solves problems. And I have the solution that's going to help you to not only solve your money problems, but to also help you to walk in your purpose, help you to help other people. Because we're here to serve, right? This is my way of serving you. And I want you to see yourself doing the same thing. Leveraging these free platforms right here to be able to put out content, post content like this, share your story like I have, and being able to not only do that, but to help other people, right? Because that's what we're called to. So yeah, I want more women like us to walk in that softness and that ease and flow, because you deserve it. You sure do. You deserve it. So here are your steps, okay? So here's the meat and potatoes, okay? These are the steps that you want to take to start your own soft life business. This is how I do business, okay? First of all, you got to decide this is your new way of doing business. Forget the old, okay? And I'm not saying throw it away, but just toss that to the side, what you learned. That's what I had to do. I tossed what I knew about the online space just to the side. Because I feel like when you are getting the space where you're learning something new, we're always bringing in, well, I know how to do that. Yeah, I don't need, no, let's put the ego at the door, okay? Don't throw away what you already know, because you're going to need that. But I want you to push that to the side. I want you to decide, this is my new way of life. Whatever your vision is that I told you that you needed to have, that's your new way of life. So if you know you want to travel every month and you know you need money to do that, you need a business that aligns with that. So that means you don't need to have a business where you have to recruit people. And I'm not talking network marketing. I'm talking about a business that you have a simple system that you can sell over and over and over again. Okay. A system that people need, they want, and you can sell it digitally. They log in digitally, and you get paid 500 plus. Okay. Some people charge $500. Or you could charge $5.99. I charge $5.99. So every time you share it with someone and they say yes, you get paid. It's kind of like affiliate marketing on steroids in a way. Because with affiliate marketing, you're only getting paid maybe up to 50%, and then they get your lead. So when somebody, you know how when you click on a link, especially like Amazon, for example, like Amazon has an affiliate program, and I don't know what their percentage is, but if I share my Amazon affiliate link with you for this jacket, let's say I got this jacket right here from Amazon, and I share it with you, and you say I want it, you click on my link, you put your payment information, all that stuff. See, that don't go to me. I don't know that you bought it. I have no idea. Amazon doesn't give you a list of your customers. But with this business, you get your customers. Not only that, Amazon only give me a certain percentage. So if I'm getting 5 or 10% of you buying that, what, let's say that's $25. I'm going to get in what, $2, $2 and some change of that, right? And you get the $2, I get the $2, and they decide when they're going to send it to me, probably once a month. And you know, and that's it. That's not what happens in this business. You get 100% of the profits. So when you share it to your girlfriends and say, listen, girl, I got this new business that is great for you, and you gonna want to, when you go through these steps, we're gonna talk about that, but I want to share this with you, and they decide to buy and pay $500. Imagine $500 coming into your bank account every single day. I want you to imagine that. How much would you travel? How often would you travel? Okay, would that relieve a lot of things for you to travel more? Okay, so that's what I mean. You got to believe, you got to decide, make a decision that this is how I'm doing business. This is what I'm doing. So step number 2, you want to invest in your new path. Okay, anytime we are learning something new, we are embarking in something new, there's always an investment. There's going to be an investment of your time, there's going to be an investment of your money, and there's investment of your energy. Okay, I'm going to always tell you that there's always an investment of all three. There's never a part of this business is a set it and forget it. In the beginning, is not, because you got to set the thing up so that you can forget it. Okay, so there's some level of work, right? So there's some level of work you have to do. Okay, and when I say work, I don't want to equate that to, like, I've done work. I worked in a factory before where I had to sling boxes. That's work. But in the beginning, when I invested, I put my money where my mouth is. Your investment is $599 to unlock everything you need for this business. Okay. And it has everything, like your systems, all of those things. So yes, that takes a level of work in the beginning, and we're going to talk about that in the next step. But there's a level of work in the beginning for you to do. But once you do it, like for me, once I set my system up, it is kind of like a set it and forget it. I done forgot it. So so now my new way of life is for me to homeschool my kids in the morning, and the work that I get to do, this right here you see me do, this video, this is work. You cannot tell me that's not ease. You cannot tell me that's not soft. I get to get cute on the camera, and I'm not even glammed up. Okay, this is my everyday wear. I have on stretch pants right now. Okay, sometimes I have on lounge wear. Got my hoop earrings on, my nice glasses. Okay, this right here is the work I do every day. This right here, and I do some writing, like sending emails, writing posts, showing up on YouTube, which is my platform, which we teach you to. We teach you how to operate your business every day. That's why I say it gets to be easy. And not only does it get to be easy, you can't get no easier than this. So yeah, so invest. So $599 is nothing compared to the thousands of dollars that you will potentially make. Let me take off potentially. You will make. Okay, you will make it. Let's say there. You will. So you set your goal. What's your goal? What's your goal? Okay, have your goal, your money making goal, and you will do that. Okay, so yeah, invest in your new path. Step number 3 is to set up your system so you can start making money. So when I say system, when I use the word system, what I mean is your opt-in page. You go to mysoftlifelifebiz.com and you will see that's my opt-in page. You're going to get the exact same opt-in page. You can, I got my pink up there, I got my wording up there. We give you all of that. You don't even have to figure that out. Okay. We give you all of that. I got that. Soon as you opt in, you go directly to the sales page of all the details of what's in this business. Like, what are you selling? Okay. Now, if you have that question, what I am selling a digital marketing education business. That's my business. Digital marketing education. Right? There's one or two ways you can look at this. One or two ways you can approach this that many people do. You can invest the $599 and decide, hey, look, I don't know nothing about marketing online. I want to learn that. We got that in there for you. You just want to go in there and learn. I need to learn digital marketing. And when I say digital marketing, I need to learn how to email. I need to know how to sell, because you need to learn how to do that. That's the business of doing business online. You got to learn this business. How I'm able to make money online, because I learned the skills. I learned the business. This is business. When you come on YouTube and just when you watch some YouTube videos and how people speak and how people talk, how they are selling, you got to have something to sell. So even if you decide on the first part, right, you just want to learn the education, you can do that. Come on and learn the education, because you're going to need that anyway. Learn how to send emails, how to sell in your emails, learn how to blog in your email, learn how to blog if you want to blog, learn if you want to create your own digital products, you can do that. You want to create your own courses, you can do that too. So you're going to learn those things. Or you may be on the other side. I'm talking about for the soft life girlies like me. And you're like, yeah, I want to come in here and learn. So your girl learns. Every week we have office hours. I'm talking about mindset things. I'm talking about, practicality, that we learn those things. But what I wanted to do, what the soft life girlies want to do, we want to sell this business to other people. So we want to take this business and sell it to other people. So when I say get your system set up, get your opt-in page set up, get your Stripe account set up, get your PayPal set up, so you can receive money. So you can make content like this. This will be your work, and you can receive money. You need the system to be able to do that. And most people don't understand that when it comes to the online space. You need a place where people can go, where people can click and buy. So this is what we teach you. And please know that it's already done. You just got to look at some short videos, connect everything, get your domain name. Like I got mysoftlibebiz.com, get everything connected up so you can start selling. And we teach you how to sell this system. So we're not putting you out there to the wolves. We teach you how to sell it. And even if you don't know what to say, we got a system that you can put your information in, a bot. You can put your information in and he'll tell you what to say. Okay, so yeah, get your system set up. That's step number, that's 3, right? Yeah, get your system set up. Number 4, we're going to learn and we're going to earn at the same time. Okay, so once you invest your $599, you go into, I'm going to log in here right now. My camera is up here, but I'm going to log in. Maybe I can talk you through this. So once you invest, you're going to get access to our community hub. Okay. And in the community hub, you'll go through the start here so you can get your welcome and what to expect. And it's going to even go into what resale rights is, because this is what this is. We're giving you the license to resell this business. So you'll go through all of that community office hours, so you'll know all those things. But you're going to need to go to setting up your sales system. Okay. Go into set up your sales system. Okay. Learn how to do that and set up your system. Like I said, in step number 3. Okay. While you, and listen, once you do that, then you're going to go over here to resell a gold mine. And I'm looking down because I'm looking right here at the system. You're going to go to resell a gold mine. Inside Reseller Gold Mine, we teach you how to sell this system if you want to do that. Again, some people come in and, some people buy just to get the skills on digital marketing, right? They just want to learn how to email. They want to learn how to sell. They want to learn how to create YouTube videos. They want to learn how to create on TikTok to make money and do those things. But people like us, I don't mind sharing this, because I stand behind it. I believe in it. I learn from it every single week, right? I learn from this every single week. The office hours by itself are golden. Every week you get the help. You get to come live on Zoom, get the help you need. You get to ask questions. And for the last month, Our office hours have been plain old masterclasses. How to show up on our videos, how to create the content, how to schedule your content, how to be prolific in your content. But you'll go into Reseller Gold Mine, and in Reseller Gold Mine, you'll learn how to sell this business. So while you're learning, because your system is set up right, you'll be doing your videos. And as you continue to do your videos, people will discover you. You gotta create this content and post this content to be discovered. Like, so when you get your link, all right, when you get your domain, like I got mysoft.lifebiz.com, when you get yours and you start talking about it on video and you do your content every single day, the more you do content, the more sales you make, because everything is a triple effect, right? So everything is a triple effect. So you got to learn and earn at the same time. Okay, so let's go to step number 5. Number 5 can sometimes be the hardest for people, but it's not for you, right? Because the girlies that ride with me, we stay plugged in and we are committed. Now, what does that look like to stay plugged in when I say that? That means showing up on our weekly office hours. All right. Now, sometimes I offer a mentorship. If you want that, that will be available if you want that. But that's how you stay plugged in. Another way of staying plugged in is by setting aside time each week to actually go in here and learn, all right, these skills. As you go in here and learn these digital marketing skills, not only learn, but you're doing. I just learned blogging. So what am I doing? I am blogging. My blog is on my website, sharitadeloach.com. You can check it out there and you'll see my blogs. My goal for myself with this business is to become what I'm selling. Okay. I know it's a lot out here and people are teaching to just, we're not just teaching you to buy a course, to sell a course or anything like that. The goal for us in our tribe, we're becoming what we're selling. And that's why selling gets to be easy. And that's why I can make money in my sleep, because I practice what I preach, right? So the goal for you to stay plugged in and stay committed, you're not only staying committed to the new way you're doing business, but you're staying committed for your tribe, for your people, for the people that buy from you. Okay. You're staying committed to your vision on what a soft life looks like for you. Okay. At the end of the day, we're going back to the vision. What does a soft life look like? And what does it mean for you? And you may need to sit down and write this out. You can write some of the things what that means to you in the comments. I love to chat back with you. And please know that's not a right or wrong. Okay. What soft life is for you is different for me and is different for you. Okay. But lock in what that is for you. So with step number 5, it's not a problem for me to stay committed. It's not a problem for me to stay plugged in at all. Why? Because I always keep my vision at the top of mind and what a soft life means to me. If I want to continue to buy those groceries, get the groceries delivered and do the things, get my hair and nails done, if I want to continue to do those things, then I got to continue to show up and be committed and stay plugged in. That's how all this works. So earlier when I was talking about a set it and forget it, and we're going to set the system up and forget it, but every day we look forward to doing this work. All right. I've grown to love doing video now. At first, I was like, when I first started my YouTube channel, I was like, I'm going to put these slides up and we're going to teach. But now I have grown to love doing YouTube. Why? Because staying plugged into community, I'm staying committed to the vision. So, girl, if you are ready to build your version of a soft life with a business that finally makes sense for you, go to mysoft.lifebiz.com. And I've also linked the system I use down below in the description as well. And also put a pin in the comments too. Okay. So I want you to remember that a soft life isn't the same for every woman. And that's exactly what makes this so beautiful, is that you get to create the soft life for you. Okay. So I hope to see you in our next office hours or our next mentorship call we have on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come and join. Come be connected, all right, to other soft life girlies, and let's grow this community together. Because listen, whatever we got to do, we need money to do it, okay? And I want to show you how to get to the money, honey, okay? So go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell so when I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. All right, girl, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.